Hello everyone, my name is Arya Chaikurtarkar and I am a legal intern at Lexin Company and a student of 4th year BLB from GR Karya College of Law, Margao, Goa under Goa University. Today I am going to be talking on the topic of caveat emptor, and the purpose of making this video is to spread awareness about the principle of caveat emptor. It is for the buyer to satisfy himself that the goods which he is purchasing are of the quality which he requires, or if he is buying them for a specific purpose, that they are fit for that purpose. The principle is summed up in a maxim caveat emptor. The principle is based upon the presumption that the buyer is relying on his own skill and judgment when he effects a purchaser. The scope of caveat emptor, that is purchaser beware, has been explained by Fitzgibbon and Wallace versus Russell as under. Caveat emptor does not mean in law or Latin that the buyer must take chance. It means that he must take care. It applies to the purchase of specific things, example, a horse or a picture, upon which the buyer can, and usually does, exercise his own judgment. It applies also whenever the buyer voluntarily chooses what he buys. It applies also where by usage or otherwise it is a term of the contract. The buyer shall not rely on the skill or judgment of the seller. The maxim caveat emptor was explained in Jones versus Last Just. It was observed that in the case of sale of goods which may be inspected by the buyer and there is no fraud on the part of seller, the maxim caveat emptor applies, even though the defect which exists in them is latent and not discoverable on examination, at least where the seller is neither the grower nor the manufacturer. The buyer in such a case has the opportunity of exercising his judgment upon the matter, and if the result of the inspection be unsatisfactory, or if he distrusts his own judgment, he may, if he chooses, require a warranty. In such a case, it is not an implied term of contract of sale that the goods are in any way particular quality are of merchantable purpose. The exception to the principle of caveat emptor is that Section 16 of the Sale of Goods Act recognizes certain exceptions to the maxim caveat emptor. The opening words of Section 16 runs as follows: subject to the provisions of the Act and of any other law for the time being in force, there is no implied warranty or condition as to the quality or fitness for any particular purpose of goods supplied under a contract of sale. It means that, subject to the implied conditions which have been stated above and the exception created by Section 16, the seller is not bound to supply goods which should be fit for any particular purpose or which should possess any particular quality. It is the buyer's duty to select goods of his requirement. Nowadays, the trade is growing and hence assumed global dimensions. It has become difficult for the buyers to examine goods beforehand. Most of the transactions are being done through correspondence. Only the sellers can assure the content and quality of the goods. That is why it is necessary to restrict the rules of caveat emptor by providing a few exceptions. The essence of these exceptions have been stated in Jones versus Bright as under. It is the duty of the court in administering the law to lay down rules calculated to prevent fraud, to protect persons who are necessarily ignorant of the qualities of commodity they purchase, and to make it the interest of manufacturers and those who sell to furnish the best articles that can be supplied. I wish to put the case on the broad principle: if a man sells an article, he thereby warrants that it is merchantable, that is fit for some purpose. If he sells it for a particular purpose, he thereby warrants it fit for that purpose. Section 16 of the Act provides the following exceptions: fitness for buyer's purpose, merchantable quality, conditions implied by trade usage, express terms. Please do like, share, subscribe and comment on my video, and do like and subscribe to our channel LexClick, and make sure to press the bell icon to get notifications when we post a video. Also, please give me a feedback on this video and previous videos which you can see on this YouTube channel. Also, if you have any questions related to this video or any previous videos, please post it in the comment section below. I will reply as soon as possible. Lastly, this video doesn't solicit any type of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of making this video is for educational purposes only. Thank you.